Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. As I promise you in the stories, I will make a video about the new software update from Tesla. This is the Christmas update 2020, as Elon Musk has promised us. They change most of the graphic, I think, from the main page, and the great thing is that they finally put and they make this driver part. You can see it right here. It's a little bit brighter than before. Before you have like just this corner here. You know, if you remember the screen before, they have just a small space where the driving view was on the screen, and that was a little bit complicated. For example, when you have the hand on the steering wheel, it will kind of, you will don't have such a good visibility, but now on with these new graphics, the visibility from the driver point of view, it's much better. Also, you can see the all free lanes. Sometimes when the car is driving, you can see all the free lanes. You can see the graphics. You can see the graphics a little bit better. Also, the car now, you can see it right here. It's a kind of a three-dimensional, and the graphics and the colors and the design, it's much more beautiful. I think they still can improve a little bit more the graphic. I think they still can improve a little bit more here and there. And now the great thing that I like it very much, before here, you know, here in this square was also this wipers button. It's here right now, but before, the wiper button was here integrated up. Also the camera, the reverse camera and side cameras was integrated here, in, if you remember, in a tab like that, like a small tab like this. But this time they put the camera down here, and it's much helpful, and they did a great job. They improve the usability, and also they put the wipers button here. That's something amazing, because I always have to slide left and right to go to the wipers, but now on I have to put my finger here, and the wipers, you can turn it on and off, whatever. It's super simple, and I like that. Now Elon, if you hear that, or the people that work on the software update from Tesla, I wish those two buttons here, you know, defrosting and also this defrosting with air, I wish they will put those buttons somewhere close here in this area. You know what I mean? I think it will be much more useful, or maybe here somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in this area or somewhere close, because when you drive, you have to go all over on the other side in order to defrost your window, and I think was much helpful when those buttons were a little bit more, I don't know, somewhere close here. Maybe you can move this one here, this widgets, for example, to make it move like this, and then you can move your things wherever you want. I think that will be much better, in my opinion. Or maybe you can leave the people customize the screen. You can customize and move it like a tablet, the way you want it, like we see on the new Polestar 2, for example. That would be awesome. Other than that, I like very much the new graphic right here. I think it looks much nicer while you're driving. Also, the latest update with the traffic speed limit and the speed sign, traffic speed sign, and also the traffic lights, and the lanes look much better. And right now it's more realistic. While you are driving, you can see more realistic the cars around you. Before, it has a little bit of delay, so you can see the car a little bit later. They pass you by and then you can see it on the screen, but now on you can see it directly, a little bit more alive, you know. It's more in real time when the car are around you. Another thing that I wish they should change is the blind spot. You know, the blind spot, you can see a red car and then red lanes, but I wish they can somehow, you know, when you want to when you turn on the signals left or right, I wish they can make, I don't know if you know, some video cameras around the edges here, somewhere on the driving side, anyway, around the edges, to make kind of a red like this, pulping red, you know, around the edges. That would be awesome, you know, to see a little bit more like a like an attention, like an alarm that like don't go there, you know. And even if you look straight away, some kind of peripheral view, you can see somehow that red dot around the edges of the driving menu. Anyway, great job, because before the navigation was all over the screen. Now it's much better like that. You don't need it all over the screen. It's much better that they give more space to the driving view. And also I like very much that they put the speed limit and all that stuff right now are on the upper side, and in this way you can see it a little bit more nicer. Also right now when you park the car, for example, you can see the car in 3D here, and if you open the door, for example, you can see also that the door is open. How cool is that? I think it's awesome. The graphics is new and it looks much nicer. Also, if you open the trunk, check this out, you can see the trunk. If you open the hood, you can see the hood on, and also the doors, you can see it like that. A great nice graphic. I think it's much more improvement, and it looks awesome. I mean, it's much nicer. Also, when you drive the car, when you're blinking, when you turn on the lights, for example, and right here, if I turn on the lights, check this out, you can see also the lights are on right now, and you can see the lights here, and put it on auto, turning on the lights, so it looks quite nice, huh? Anyway, that's some great improvement that I want to tell you from the latest update, and I'm so happy that Tesla always update this screen and the things here around the car. Also the buttons right here, down here, the down part, they improve it much more. The graphic of the buttons are much more improved, and it looks a little bit better in my opinion. Although I wish this button here for the wind, you know, to be a different color. Right now when you close it, you know, when you close this, you can see it's somehow gray, you know, gray dark, and when you turn it on, it's also a gray, kind of a gray, and you can see it. But if this was other color, like green for example, you can see better that the air is on right now, you know, and then you press it and it's a little bit gray, light. So yeah, if that was other color when it was on, I think was nicer. I don't know. Anyway, it was a great idea to give you settings somehow here on the settings, to say like customize, and then you can customize the colors and the screen the way you want it. That will be awesome in the future to see that on the car. But other than that, other things here are the same. If you want to see the full review with the car, you can check it out. They don't change anything here. Everything look almost the same. So if you want to see the full review with this multimedia system and the screen from Tesla Model 3, check it out on my channel. By the way, this is the 2020 4826. Also the 30 will come in the next days, also will be available. So probably not big changes, only a few fix here and there. Another thing worth mention, the fact that they add these directions right here in front of the car directly on this visualization. It's a great improvement, and I'm really appreciate the work that they do, and the fact that they make it easier to see the direction and the navigation right here. So every time it's something else on the screen there, you will see the direction right here up on the visualization, and this thing, it's amazing. I mean, I like that very much. Another thing here, guys, that it's changed. Also here, the release note for the latest update will be it will have a different screen. As you can see here, it's much more array this time. It looks much nicer and much more clear. So you can see here every single release note and every single update will be shown in a column here on the left side. So you can see they improve some games here, and they add some new arcade features on the games. They add this solitaire, but the most important, as I show you also in this video, it's the driving visualization improvement. And here, as I tell you before, it's improved much more the visualization. So that's the big improvement that I find it really useful. Then you have the schedule departure improvement. This is also worth mention because it's much nicer. I know most of the people that own a Tesla, they ask for this for a long time, that the car can be now precondition your it will precondition your battery and cabin before you start driving. Even if you don't go to a supercharger, the car will warm the battery, so when you start driving, if you schedule that from your phone, you will have a warm car and you don't have this ice. Like here, you see, I didn't precondition it today before I come inside the car, and you can see you have this ice snowflake there, but usually if you precondition it with 50-20 minutes before, it should be fine and you can regenerate much more of the battery. So that's another great improvement. Then supercharger display improvement. Here on the supercharger, it will look a little bit different. It shows you some numbers there, and it shows you directly the number of how many stalls are available in this moment. So it's much nicer and much faster to know. You don't have to tap it and check there. And then the vehicle information here, it was changed, so the T from Tesla is no more there on the screen, so this time they change it. Anyway, pretty cool. I like the fact that now it looks much better like that. You can see directly here which version of update it is, and you can see the previous updates right here, what was before and what's the name and what was improved to the car. So you can see a big list of all updates that my car had made from when I buy it first time. So it's quite interesting to see how many updates they make it in the last year, and yeah, pretty cool. So yeah. And other than that, something new I find out here in the right corner, you have this automatic high beam that you can activate it now from here and not only from the stick there on the steering wheel. Other than that, guys, I think this is all here on the car. The music and those stuff here are very similar with Spotify and radio and stuff. Camera, here on the camera side, I wish they can improve something. For example, if I want to see a camera all over the screen, if I want to see the left camera all over the screen, I wish they, when you touch it, I wish you will be able to see it all over the screen. And yeah, that would be a great improvement. And also I wish they can make the front camera available, so you can see the front camera as well here. You know, that will be interesting. But other than that, that's everything, guys, with this update. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any question, just ask me anything, I will answer to you. Also, if you want to buy a Tesla Model 3, you need a referral code. You will have it on the screen. You can use my referral code. You will get 1,500 free kilometer supercharging, and yeah, that would be really cool. Also, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the future updates. Also, like it, share it. Thank you very much for watching my videos, and I guess I'll wait you soon in the next one. Bye, guys. All of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with fire, let me get hurt. Can we take it back to 95? Before we had this drama in our lives, just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of living in real life. Go get your DeLorean. Oh, I miss the summers with you and never swipe left to right. Ah, snuck in your window, no friend request, no, just spent the night. I had to walk right up to your locker and risk you saying, boy, just don't bother. I know this all just makes me sound ancient, but sons and daughters, that shit was amazing. Can we take it back to 95? Before we had this drama in our lives, just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of living in real life. Go get your DeLorean.
get your DeLorean. Yo, what you got in that bag? Candy, cigarettes, and a Playboy mag. Many used to have to work for that. Wait for me, gotta dial up. Can't call my landline cause it's all tied up. Just bike over then.